Good afternoon, skippers. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Excited to be here for our 83rd time doing instant grants live on YouTube. Look at that number at the top. We've given out, we're going to hit $250,000 probably in the next couple of weeks. This is awesome. And Sandara, good to see you, says, I love the poll. So interesting. Happy Tuesday, skippers. To everyone who's tuned in early, all 500 of you who I know are power users, let me know where you're watching from. I love seeing your city and states and seeing so many of you. Again, 84th time, huge shout out to the entire Skip team, but also all of you. We're going to come up on 1 year. I think in March, we will come up on 1 year of doing instant grants. In fact, Julie, remind me to find out when our 1 year anniversary is, or maybe some of you in the chat know. Julie and Patricia are here helping out today, looking for your pins. And you've got a lot going on. I've got some exciting updates. Going to tell you about a new feature, as I like to do. Live, you are all insiders. Just by being here, of course, you have the shot at winning cash or credits to skip and getting inside scoop. If you are here for the first time, I will tell you what you need to do in a second. Shout out to all these amazing cities across the US, Chicago, Brooklyn, Miami, keep it coming. Paradise, California, hope all's well there these days. Atlanta, Canton, Birmingham, Pittsburgh. Just was in Pittsburgh, Paul, for my first time a couple weeks ago. Kirkland, Chapel Hill, and so much more. Orlando, LA, New Jersey, Port Richey, Columbia, Queens, Austin, Houston. Keep it coming. Again, great way to test to make sure you're subscribed by putting in a chat, putting in your city, testing the chat, making sure you can comment. And I'll be answering questions today as well. Tennis Moon looking for a repeat, says she's feeling good today. Okay, Tina asks, how do we know if we won? Okay, and thanks for being a member, Tina. Well, if we spin your wheel and it's your business name and you put in your PIN, I'll tell you, you've won. Okay, checking in on the app. Everyone right now, as you all know, you can check in on the app. This is the third time we've done this. Here's how it looks on the app. It's not mandatory yet, but it will be soon. The reason we're doing this is to give you all credit. Some of you shown up for 80 or more, 70 or more, 50, 60 more. However many you've shown up, we're going to give you credit for a number of reasons. One, we want you to take pride in the fact that you're here spending 30 minutes twice a week, once a week with myself and the team. And two, we're going to do special bonus draws for folks who check in. So, and 3 and 4, there's other reasons for that. That's on the app. Once you check in, it'll show you like this. Make sure you've entered the grant first. That's very important. Does everyone see the pin on the app for today? So you need to have entered the app. You need to have entered the grant to see the pin. Okay, the check-in feature should be there. Everyone got their pin? Everyone got the latest version of the app? Looks like that. And the pin then should be on your, I'll show you here in a second, should be right on your dashboard here. I will show you live here on my screen. Oh, well, it's not showing up at the minute. Not showing up. Let me see if everyone's got their pin here or not. I have my pin, but the place to check in, and I've done it before. I'm not saying the place to check in. Have my pin. Okay. As long as you have your pin, we've just rolled this feature out. So If you don't see the check-in, don't worry about it for now. We will, as the pin is the most important part. Here's what we're doing today. I'm going to do a couple rounds. Here's where we ended up. And yeah, okay, so we need to reload this. This is the one that's happening right now. We'll fix that. Hopefully you all have your pin written down before we went live. But we're going to do $2,000 grants today. Before we do that, though, remember, you can always see every single winner right here on the Instant Grant Winners page. Love having you on. And speaking of having winners on, let's welcome in Stephanie here. Stephanie, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Great. Great to see you. And congratulations on winning 1 week ago, right? Last Tuesday.
Yeah, I think it was a week ago, the $1,000 credit.
You are, I think, one of our first credit winners. Congratulations. And yeah, I've got your website up here as well. But yeah, how was it to finally win?
Yeah, it's funny. In the chat, some people were like, I don't want a credit, I want the money. And I was like, I'll take the credit. And then I won.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for saying that, because, and then you can tell me about, how the call went, and hey, you are still eligible for the $1,000 cash as well. So we're just trying to increase the pot here.
The call went great. We talked about my website, how I didn't really need to use the credit for my website because I already have that together, but that I could use it for building business plans, which is something that I could use it for, and then one-on-one calls, which is what I plan to use, and then I could actually use it for my subscription. And that, as a small business owner, is not a small cost at times if I want to upgrade. So that is my plan, is to use it for those things.
Incredible, Stephanie. And yeah, as you know, we're always adding new things, so it will be used, and especially on the marketing front. Tell us about the education business here.
Oh, it's great. I actually, one of the things we talked about was I used the app to I applied to the BMO Celebrating Women grant using Skip, and I won that this year, a $10,000 grant. And I used it to purchase Lego kits for robotics. And I'm teaching a camp this summer to a bunch of children in the Indianapolis area, and I'm really excited about it. So things are going really well.
Incredible. Yeah, that's amazing. I mean, we love, yeah, the BMO grant. If anyone else want a BMO grant here in the chat, please share. But yeah, what was it like? And have you applied to many on Skip? Or is this
I have. I think I've applied to maybe, probably 75, 80 grants. This was one of the first, though, that used the AI with it, and it helped me really narrow down where I was lacking. And that was the first time it told me to maybe pull in some statistics. And it said, instead of saying you help your community, why don't you say how you help your community or what is lacking in your community? So I went through and I actually started pulling data, like test scores in the area and how many kids are on free and reduced lunch and things like that. And I really pulled that in, and that really helped shoot mine to the top. And when they called me and asked me to make a video, I was surprised, but I don't know, we always are, right? You always have imposter syndrome of like, oh, me, really? And I made the video, and then I thought, oh, I must not have gotten this because I didn't hear back for a long time. And then I did. I was one of the 10 or 15 people that got it. So it was really exciting.
That's amazing. That's okay. Those are good tips for everyone here. But yeah,
just
I'm
keep
sure.
Trying.
Yeah, keep trying. You didn't expect it. I mean, yeah. What was it from applying to winning? How many months or weeks?
I feel like that was due in March. And then I found out in October, I think, that I won. I wasn't allowed to talk about it until they made their press releases and everything. And then I think I got the money deposited in December. So it was a long haul. But yeah, I keep applying, and I use the AI to help me tweak what I'm thinking, but I never use it directly. If I use it directly, then it's not my voice. But I use it to help me kind of find where there are some errors in my logic, or if there's something I could beef it up a little. And that's actually what we talked about on the call that I had with the president of the company, was where I felt like, hey, maybe you might want to add this, or this is something I really like. So it was a great call.
Amazing. So a fellow skipper, fellow power user, Creative Expressions and Gifts, who I've had the pleasure of talking with as well, said she's applied to 67 grants, 30 grants pending, and she's won a $10,000 grant and a $1,000 grant so far. So similar, but Stephanie, that's incredible. Yeah, there's always more ways to use AI to enhance your voice and find your blind spots. I think is a big one. That's lots of creative ways to use it, and especially since you're in the education space, it's more like using it in the appropriate ways. Like what
using it as a tool. Yep.
Yeah. Not to just write from scratch. Well, Stephanie, it's amazing to hear that. You're getting tons of love in the chat here, but that's great to share your experience. And maybe we can do a check-in a little bit later too, to hear how things are progressing.
Yeah, totally.
Thanks, Stephanie. And yeah, everyone's inspired by your winning both grants, so the credit and the $10,000 grant.
Yeah, I can't wait to use the credit.
Amazing, Stephanie. Have a great afternoon there.
Thanks.
It's incredible. So let's start spinning. And yeah, as you all know, again, here's the full list of winners, past and present, and the people who weren't here when we called them, always right here. All right. So hopefully you have your pin written down. There are some technical issues with the instant grants page. Section's not showing up here. Maybe we'll get that back up during the live, but hopefully you all have your pin. Let's start spinning. Round one for today. Got a couple grants to get through. 79QC2. Serena H. We help with housing LLC in North Carolina. You're on the clock for $1,000. Also, pro tip for everyone on, you can turn on grants lock. And look at that. Remember, even if you don't see your pin on the instant grants page, you can navigate to my funding, past fundings, and see your pin and entry code. That's the workaround. All right, $4,000, Serena Holmes, Resilience Personified. Remember, today you need a website. Let's double check. We help with housing.net. We all need a hand. Join our community built for those who seek safe, clean, temporary housing along their journey. Grand opening fall 2024. So Serena, does this mean that you're now open, or did that get pushed back? But love the mission, love the site. Great photos here too. Speaks to the message. A lot of you work in the housing space. Let's verify the pin here. 63064. Congratulations. Serena, winner number one. You are open. Serena's officially open. For business, we help with housing.net. Based out of North Carolina. Whereabouts in North Carolina? Serena, we're going to send you an invite in case you want to come on and say hello. Tell us about how it's been since you've opened up. Congratulations. We've sent you an email. Getting tons of love here in the chat. All right. On to the next round. Now, I put up a poll at the beginning of the live, asked you, we grow by word of mouth. It's amazing. Wow, 91% of you say you've told someone else about Skip Instant Grants. 90% of the 1,000 of you watching. That's incredible. 36% of you say more than 20. 17% say between 6 and 20 folks you've told about Skip. 38% 1 through 5. 10% none yet. Honestly, that blows my mind. It's way more than I expected. So thanks to all of you. I mean, I know you folks here are showing up, and you're leaders in your communities. And for everyone watching new, who found us through the YouTube algorithm, welcome. Maybe you found out about it from someone here. Because the reason I asked that is, as you know, many of you are affiliates, and we have this Skip wallet feature right down here. It's actually below my head there. And, you can collect credits and earn cash and payouts. I mean, it's really amazing program. If you don't know about it yet, consider applying. We approve affiliates on a weekly basis. We review, pretty simple to apply, and a great way to be a closer part of the Skip community. So thanks to everyone for sharing. Okay, spin number 2. Then we might go check in with the grant winner here. This is for $1,000 cash. LG076. Devlin K, SBR Consulting. You're on the clock for $1,000. What's the affiliate minimum commission payout? We, as low as $20, but we'll do it automatically if you hit $40. All right, We Power Success. I have my affiliate link and it's working. Devlin Kiernan. But now with the affiliates, just to follow up on that thread here, you can earn $100 or up to $100 for folks you refer, depending on if they become members or not. All right, Devlin, let's take a look and see if you have a website. I like this. 1-866-INJURYLAW.com. Secure the powerful toll-free number. You're selling this phone number. Is that right? Oh, is it this one, or do you have multiple phone numbers that are available? I'd be curious. Lots of questions. Serena, we can, if your video is working, by the way, Serena, we can bring you on, if that's possible. I'm gonna keep an eye out for that here. Devlin, very interesting to see. All right, Devlin, SBR Consulting in New York. You're the second winner for today. And everyone today needs to have a website. And so you all know, you can all see the next 3 instant grants. Here they are, right here. Well, this one will change here in a second, but Fridays is up. And so is next Tuesdays, and so is the Friday after. There are 3 more instant grants left in February of this year. All right. Let's keep going here. Then I will share a new feature with you all. The next one, $1,000 in credit. Not to be underestimated. Really amazing things. I said this last time too. Many of you, when I talk to all the winners, they say, yeah, I'm going to use it for book Skip call to get a personal grants assistant, get one-on-one coaching, etc. So this spin is for $1,000 towards Skip. 8PJ13. Shaquila M. Bougie Sticks and Co. in North Carolina. You're on the clock for a $1,000 credit. Now that we're over here on the public listing, starting next week, public listings will be required to win $1,000 or $500 if it's the bonuses. That's starting next week. This is brand new. Take a look here. You can customize your link, your back half of your listing link. Right now, again, there's featured businesses. Get a public page. You can all see the featured businesses. Here they are. Go check them out or consider being featured yourself. You can customize the back half of your link just by starting a feature. You can feature for a week, a month, your choice. Do it one time. That allows you to customize your link. That was just deployed. Shaquila, time is up. All right. And no grants lock for Shaquila, and Serena is trying to join, but if you want to try another device, perhaps try another device, we can bring you on. Time's up. Sorry, Shaquila. Next spin. Two-8 FE2. Julo S. Julo LLC in New York. On the clock. For 1,000 towards skip. Pin starts with a 9. If Julo is here. Let's take a look at the list. We've got changes coming to the list here. But congrats to Serena and Devlin so far. Today's first two winners. Shaquila may have been here, but apparently we had the wrong pin. Not the correct pin in. Yeah, so that's the Reverend No. That's the only way we can verify right now. Again, that's why we're adding in check-in options, things like that. But we match the pin that is associated with the business that we pulled and that you entered with. So that's that. Julo. Do we see Julo? Is the public profile free? Yes, go create your public profile. It's free, and you will have a public listing soon. Okay, Bougie Sticks Go. That's definitely my pin. Well, we can check. Well, obviously, we try to get it right live. The team's checking. Pat and Julie, if you guys want to if there's possible to double check the pin, but again, we pull up the system and check the pin, but we'll look into it. Julo, but speaking of, do we see Julo? All right, next spin. CEO Perfect Peace Tea says, created my public link and shared it. Love the feature. Thank you. And friends, are we getting close to 1,000 likes? X91V7. Ciara C. Ciara Cheyenne in California. You're on the clock. $1,000 towards skip. All right. Now, in March, I think I mentioned this last week, we will probably do a spin. There's about 4 states that we have not called yet. We will do a spin, a bonus spin just for folks in those states. If you are in a state that hasn't had the love yet, Makeup Lover, thanks for the update. 640 likes. Everyone need to get to 1,000 likes to do a full $1,000 cash bonus spin. Okay, Jakara says we can check in on the app now. Let's take a look here. All right, there we are. The check-in should be back, everyone. If you want to go check in, if you haven't checked in, for posterity and for winning in the future. The Skip team was on it. Thanks. Ciara. Monica says Ciara is here. Okay. Well, is Ciara here? Pat and Julie. Designer Ciara, pin 44377. Congratulations. And we're correcting the record in real time. Shaquila before had 2 pins. She found the other one and entered that one successfully. So she will also win $1,000 credit towards Skip, talking with our team, getting business growth help. So congrats to Shaquila. And yeah, some of you who put in 2 businesses, we had that happen before as well. There you go, Shaquila and designer Ciara. Congratulations. Look at that. Pretty good batting average today. Time for the bonus round. $500 cash, because I don't think we're going to cross 1,000 likes. So the recap so far, we've given out $2,000 cash grants, $2,000 credits towards Skip services. And now we're going into the bonus round. And I hope, again, well, since we're going to have our year anniversary soon for doing these instant grants, thanks to everyone who's told others about Skip. I mean, even if they say, oh, you missed the first 84, 85 lives, better late than never. And like I said, our goal is to give out $1 million this year and be the most prolific grants provider in the U.S. and list any other major grants. So that will always be our core belief. We want to inspire you, make it easy to apply to grants, and give you lots of other business tools to help your business grow. JDW, Solar Storm Media, North Carolina. You're on the clock for $500. All right. Let's take a look at everyone is prepared today. Travis Bailey says, I'm on number 70 attended live. So attending 70, that's amazing. Angie says, the chat's going too quick now. I've been watching since COVID and live since July. And something about a website. Again, Angie, it's not going to be everyone. Again, you know, if you have a business, a lot of just getting a landing page, this has been brought up on the chat. Everyone can chime in. Just a few now we've done where we said, we want you to have a website. Anyone can create a website for free. It could be something that speaks to what you're doing that is searchable via the World Wide Web. That's it. But it won't be every live. Keep that in mind. Zone Benders. Speaking of websites, the digital HubSpot marketplace. Discover a curated collection of digital products from stunning icons Nice. Got something going up here. By the way, if you want us to help you with the domain for your Vercel app, we can help out there, but this is, that's great. Media kits, ebook, icons, wallpaper, freebies. Love to hear more. Congratulations. Bougie Sticks, Colorado says, thank you so much for the opportunity. I'll greatly take the $1,000 credit. Congratulations. What are the 4 states that haven't received a grant? Miss Marilyn asks. I'll talk about those next time. And congratulations, JDW. Caesar says, so we can apply for the 2 businesses we have on here? No. You can only, let me explain this, and this is a really interesting question because a lot of you have multiple businesses on Skip. You can apply for multiple instant grants, but when we spin here, you only get 1 entry. Okay, so even if you apply for multiple businesses, so therefore, you might only see the pin for 1. And that's a case that's happened a couple times now. It happened today, where you saw the pin for 1. So again, my recommendation is only enter the instant grant for 1 business because you're only going to have 1 entry anyway. So choose your best business, enter that way. All right. To all the winners today, all 5 winners, congratulations. I hope you all consider, if you're not an affiliate, take a look here. If you're curious about all the winners past, take a look on the instant grants page and even see the $10,000 grant winners, and then go enter some of these other grants. There are 9 grants due soon on Skip. Please go enter them. 10 days left in February. Is that right? Yeah, 10 days left. So go enter some of these 9 grants due soon, including our $10,000 grant. And of course, create your free public listing. That'll be required next week. Have a great rest of the day, everyone. Congrats. See y'all next time. Bye-bye.